Hi, CMattDye here. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Today I want to talk about CSWAP. Now, CSWAP is a project building on Cardano, and they're doing everything correctly. Now, I did a video 4 months ago. I'm going to link that down in the description if you want to check it out. I'll do a very brief overview of the project if you are unfamiliar with it. So CSWAP were the people behind CardStarter. They had some issues with SunnySwap, lawsuit still pending, so can't really talk about that too much. But the people that were part of the card starter and that were affected got OG NFTs for CSWAP, which are pretty valuable. So they're really taking care of their people, and I do love that. And I'm very involved in CSWAP. I like them a lot. They're doing everything correctly. Like I said before, I am an investor in there. I'm not getting paid anything to make this video. I just love the project and I want to share good projects. So let's get into what they actually are. Here's a very quick overview, and I will link this down in the description below so you can read it later. So project overview, what are they? They're first and foremost a peer-to-peer decentralized marketplace. And what their innovation strategy is they're looking to merge the functionality of a DEX with powerful capabilities of NFTfi, which they believe will give them a huge advantage over other DEXs in the space. I 100% agree. Let's get into what they're actually doing. So they started this is kind of like the hub, app.cswap.fi. This talks about everything going on. These are the OG NFTs, portal you can stake to, stake some NFTs. This is your NFTfi marketplace. This is just staking your normal NFTs right up here, NFT staking. There's limited partner staking, and then the actual CSWAP NFTs you can stake. Then they have CSWAP Allies, which just minted recently, a couple weeks ago, and they're actually doing something pretty cool as well. Let's get into the marketplace itself. So the marketplace has been live for, I believe, maybe a little bit over a month, and there's over 200,000 ADA volume already on it. There's only 30 projects, or 38 projects actually, 38 pools, and it's pretty cool what you can actually do with this. So if I scroll down here, you can look at the pool. Let's take the CSWAP pool, for example. So you can buy at 159 and sell at 149, which there's a curve of 10. So let's say you sell one at 149, the next price is at 139. If you buy one at 159, the next price is at 169. Now, what I love about this, not only is the price similar, so if you've traded anything like Forex or traditional finance, there's a spread between the bid and the ask, and that's what this is. You have that spread between the bid and the ask, and that's what this is giving you. Whereas other marketplaces, people might be willing to buy way over here and they're willing to sell over here, but you have to wait for people. It's very person centric. If you list something for sale, someone else has to come and buy that. If you want to buy something, someone has to come in and sell it to you. Whereas right here, you sell directly into this pool. So this pool has 10 NFTs and 1,264.91 ADA. So if you sell an NFT, it automatically sells it into the pool. You get your ADA right away, which is pretty cool. If you buy something, you can go in here and you can look at the various NFTs, and like you look and you're like, oh, I would like to buy this Grim Reaper, please, and then you just click on it and buy it. So that's just something cool. I like that a lot, and what they're building as a complement to this is what I'm very interested in. So I did this video 4 months ago. I talked about it a little bit. Coming out with the marketplace, they had to do that first. And if I click over here, this talks about the NFTfi capabilities. So it's DeFi plus NFTs, which is the next evolution of NFT utility. It allows NFT holders to access liquidity that they may not otherwise obtain. pawning the NFTs. That's what I'm getting to, is coming out, and it's basically a way, excuse me, to get liquidity. So if you look at this marketplace, you see buyers and sellers. So the next evolution is NFT pawning, basically lending and borrowing, but they call it pawning. I think that's a better term, and it relates it to the real world. So they really put a lot of thought into everything that they do, and I love that. I've spoken to the team a lot, spoken to John, the founder, a little bit, and I just really enjoy what they're doing and everything that they're creating. So what the NFT pawning is going to be, you're going to have the basically lending and borrowing platform. Let's say you have a nice NFT. Let's pick something cool on the list. Well, let's say you have an ape society, because ape society has a high floor right now. So right now the floor is at 4,600 on here. Let's say you have a nice ape, and you're like, I want to take a loan, but I don't want to sell my ape because you really like it. So you can go into this and loan your NFT, pawning, if you will. You get your ADA. I mean, obviously you're not going to get 4,600 ADA, but you're going to get a good amount, and you can keep that ADA, do something else with it, and then pay it back at a later time. Now, what happens if this NFT defaults? So let's say somebody, they take a loan out on their ape society. They don't really want to sell it, but they don't foresee something in the future, and they just don't have the ADA to pay it back. So it defaults, and then that NFT just automatically gets sold into this pool. So that's pretty cool. That's something that doesn't exist now in anywhere in Cardano. So them building this marketplace first really sets the stage for NFT pawning. So they have everything taken care of. And you'll be able to put a little bit of ADA into the pool. Let's say, for example, there's a pawning pool for Ape Society, and you'll be able to set it per trait. So let's say you only want to do artists. Only artist apes can get loans in this particular pool. So if it defaults, it's just going to end up selling it at the floor. Interesting. But in this pool, let's say there's 5,000 ADA. Let's say I'm like, I think artist apes are pretty good. I would like to be part of that, so I can put in my 500 ADA and get a share of that. So that's kind of how it's going to work. I think that's really cool. It allows people to take part in it. It keeps the pools healthy, and it also keeps that pawning ability good because you have this marketplace in conjunction with it. So I like that a whole lot. I think that's very, very cool. This talks about your staking. So you're going to have 3 types of staking. So when the token genesis event does come out, you're going to get your CSWAP tokens. You'll be able to stake your CSWAP single-sided, get a piece of the platform. You'll be able to do liquidity pools, so you can stake your CSWAP ADA, for example. And then you can stake your NFTs into smart contracts to be able to get a reward on them. And then you have this NFTfi. So you'll be able to stake, you have an NFT and you have some ADA, and you'll be able to stake it like that, which is also very, very interesting. And then something coming out, which I just want to touch on briefly, cross-chain NFTs. A cross-chain NFT enables users to benefit from the extensive community and secure of the Cardano blockchain, security of the Cardano blockchain. I can't read, my fault. While being able to access the NFT on other chains, providing a neat generation strategy for multi-chain future, a next generation strategy. Yeah, my eyes are not doing too well. So I think that's very cool. I wanted to touch on that just because I think that's going to be super cool. You have your NFT, your pawning, your marketplace, and then when you have your TGE, you'll have staking as well. I think that's going to be very, very cool. I love the marketplace, how if you sell something, it just automatically sells into that pool, and you get your ADA right away. I think that's very awesome, and I do like that a lot. So wanted to touch on that, and then of course I want to touch on the ISPO that's still going on, and CSWAP tokens I think are going to be pretty popular when it comes out. You know, the marketplace has already done over 200,000 ADA in volume, and this is just the beginning. There's only 38 pools right now in existence. Two of these pools are CSWAP pools. You have CSWAP Allies and CSWAP Origins. So two of these pools are CSWAP dedicated, and then you have 36 other projects set up in the pools. You know, what happens when it gets opened up? You know, it's going to take off and it's going to go crazy. And I believe this is going to be where everybody wants to be at, just because it's more of a market. You know, you have buyers and sellers. You have pools you can buy and sell into. It's going to be a lot of fun and a very good way to make money, to get liquidity. They're going to have, like I said, NFT Pawning. This is going to be very cool. So back to the ISPO before I get sidetracked for whatever amount of time that it's been. So anyway, the ISPO, you can participate in CSWAP 1, which is a 99% pool, or you can go to CSWAP 2, which is a 50% pool. And you know, you can see here, you both get 50% for being an early bird. Neither of these are saturated. This is your pool ID here if you want to check that out. You have your rewards estimator. You click over here. So like, what if I delegated for 9 epochs, but I had 10,000 ADA? Well, this is what I would get estimating. But what if I had a platinum NFT? And these NFTs here, so you can stake your NFTs for CSWAP token, but if you're part of the ISPO, you need to have an NFT in your wallet, not staked. So it can't be in a smart contract. It just needs to be in your wallet. So like if I had a platinum, I would get 313. If I didn't have a platinum, I would get 174.36. So you see how that is. This is a multiplier bonus that you get. So that's pretty cool, actually. And this is what you would get total. So this is per epoch here. This is what you would get total, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, you can hit track rewards, and you can come down here, paste your address, and it'll tell you, you know, what you get, and it gives you the breakdown here. This, you can learn more about the ISPO here. Just click learn more, which is inside of this that I'm linking down below already. So you already have access to that. So I wanted to get this out, talk about it. I'm very excited about CSWAP. I've been investing their NFTs for a little while now, so picking up that CSWAP token. But like I said, they're doing some new things, and I wanted to talk about them. Also, they are at Rare Evo, so if you happen to be there, go say hi. You know, go to their booth, say hi. One of my team members, Sir Found, is actually over there helping them out. Shout out to you, buddy. Great human being, just very smart person. He's over there helping them out. So if you do happen to be there, go say hi to the team. Go say hi to my friend Sir Found, and they're just doing great things over there. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around the crypto markets. Take care.